Zidane Danny, Electro Ninja here, and welcome back to Nerd Chat. I am here with my fellow hosts.
Captain Jack.
Joker.
So, yeah, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet just came out. I'm currently the only one of us who has played either of them. And I haven't gotten too far, obviously. Basically, all I've gotten to is the first Pokemon Center. So, needless to say, it's gonna be a bit. But yeah, so you have you guys seen how much have you guys seen on the games at this point?
Only what the Facebook posts are about, and you playing today.
Okay.
I've just seen you playing today, and I've watched a couple of videos of on YouTube of. There's one video I watched that's like 12 things you need to know before you buy the game, and I'm like, awesome. So I watched it, and I'm like, yes, I still want to get this game because it looks awesome.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm ordering my copy on Monday, excuse me.
Okay.
I just went over to Walmart and got it.
Yeah, see, but I have to wait for a paycheck because I have adult responsibilities.
Yeah. Responsibilities are
Adulting,
important.
it's not fun.
I know. Not a hobby I'd like to take up. What? But you know what? Actually, I do want what you've got there, so I'm going to pretend like it's time to play. Boop.
I also found out yesterday when I got the game, I looked at the back, and it does say that you need Nintendo Online in order to play with friends. So,
Yeah. That kind of sucks, but at the same time, it makes sense.
Well, yeah.
So, yeah. Obviously, we're gonna have to deal with all that chaos.
I have Nintendo Online because my dad pays for a family plan, so I don't have to worry about shit.
Nice. So, does your dad and your mom have Switches, or just
My dad does. He has a Switch Lite right now, and then because I'm getting the new Pokemon Violet and Scarlet Special Edition OLED on Monday as well, I'm gonna give him my big Switch so he can because he's old
Yeah.
and wants the bigger screen and wants to be able to connect to the TV. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna give him my red and blue Switch, and then the Scarlet and Violet
Fun.
Special Edition.
Nice. So So one thing as well to just so you're aware, I do know where Dittos are found.
phone is being stupid.
But basically, what you need to do is you need to go to the West Province, and it's gonna be within Area 1 and Area 2, and it's just gonna be random Pokemon.
Oh, so it's gonna spawn kind of like it does in Pokemon Go.
Yeah, pretty much. So fun.
I'm so
Hey, don't
confused.
get out of the window! Sorry.
The joy.
Did you just yell at your cat?
Yes.
Yeah,
Hey, there's birds.
there are birds.
Such things.
And also the new Tauros. Have you guys seen the new Tauros?
I have. I
No.
do like.
All right. So there's actually 3 new Tauros. Basically there's this one which is the standard version. You can find that in both games. And then there's a version exclusive for I think Violet is a water type, and Scarlet it's a fire type.
Can you go back to that Taurus? Because my phone is being stupid.
Yeah.
Hello.
It's cute. I think we all knew.
Can you-
I think there was like information like for a while that there was gonna be a new Tauros, but they weren't like showing any information or anything.
Can you write that one too?
No, unfortunately, I don't even know how to ride any Pokemon yet. Or ride the Pokemon at all. I don't know.
Which one?
And I started knitting. You can use the wood.
My phone is really disliking me today.
I'm sorry. So where do I go from here, actually?
That's a good question. Where do you go?
I'm supposed to go to the main city. Duh. That makes sense.
Is that when you get to start doing the different things?
I don't know. I don't know when you get when I can finally start riding my mount. I'm assuming that's something after the school.
Oh, is that where you have to go? Is the school?
Yeah. But I now have access to everything that we need online, so that's good. And then also you can kind of see at the bottom of my screen we have Miraidon basically takes up a 7th slot for your Pokemon. So I just think
My
that's good.
phone's being stupid, so
That's kind
I
of
can't
interesting.
really see. Let's see if I click on your screen. No, it won't let me.
Okay, 1 sec. 8. All right. Here. Let me show it again. So it's down at the lower left-hand corner.
I'm not testing you.
Are you able to see it yet?
No, my phone's being stupid.
Darn. Anyways, but yeah, it's pretty simple. It's basically just in there. It is battle form.
Oh, and you have your cat following you. Your Pokemon following you.
Yeah,
That's
and
cool.
I can send him out to battle certain Pokemon. There are certain Pokemon that he's like, no,
I
I'm not
heard-
gonna fight it. But
Yeah, one of the features that I saw in the video was that you can send out your Pokemon to do the battle on its own, and you
yeah,
can just stand there and watch.
yeah,
And I think that is really cool.
it's very good.
Daddy. So I couldn't.
All right, I'm gonna just throw a Pokeball at you because I have a feeling you're gonna try and run away.
Made a. What am I? Garbage?
Also, great thing. Baby Pokemon will just spawn now.
What?
Any baby Pokemon, they just spawn. They don't just
Like, break you guys.
you don't have to like
They just
go out of your
randomly
way.
spot.
Yeah, they just randomly spawn out in the overworld, which obviously they didn't for like the longest time.
What are you doing over there?
Should I switch to playing a Pokemon game?
Sure, why not? But yeah, I think it's really fun as well. Like just send your Pokemon out to just battle for you, really, while you're
Collecting stuff.
yeah, while you're gathering stuff, and then
Instead of having Pokemon like chase you, you can
yeah,
just send it
exactly.
out.
Yeah, you can just send them out and have them kill things, and then it's constantly giving you experience as you're going. Which, let's be honest, that's so helpful.
I'm gonna pull up Arceus.
Yeah, like Arceus, you run around, and if Pokemon see you and you're trying to collect things, they'll just keep on fighting you. It's like, stop it! I'm trying to collect this.
What is that?
What?
Is that one of the spider things you're talking about?
Yeah, this is the spider that I was. That I got earlier.
Aruntula. I like it.
Tarantula. Yeah, it's got like
Can I get
it's
it?
a it's
I
an
wanna get
interesting
it.
spider. For whatever reason, Sprigatito's just like, no, I'm not gonna fight it. I'm gonna lose half my health. When in actuality, when I fight it, I'd lose nothing.
Huh.
So I don't know. I think it might have something to do with like like the typing. So like you can't send out your you can't send out a type that your Pokemon is weak to. You can't send it out to fight something that your Pokemon's weak to.
You can't?
I don't know exactly because like I can send him out to fight Lechonks and stuff, but like grass types and bug types for whatever and flying types, it's just like no.
Huh.
So I don't know.
Interesting. It's like, no, I don't want to fight it.
Yeah.
What level is your Sprig?
He is currently 11, and these Pokemon are not like low or high level. So
I'm just wondering if like maybe like one of them was like level 12 or something, and it like Was
Well,
like,
I would like fight the thing, and it's just like normally, and I can take it out pretty easily.
weird.
Yeah. Oh, I need to send Bonsly back. Fudge. I'll deal with you.
Bonsley.
Yeah. I just caught one like a few seconds ago.
Oh, they're so cool. I love Bonsleys.
Yeah.
I really want to do. So I always go for fire types, but this time Fuecoco is not my favorite. So
What's this?
I actually don't like any of the starters a whole lot. So I kind of want to box it and play with all just regular Pokemon.
Strudel.
Yeah.
That might be a very interesting start to do.
Right. Well, actually, I read that a lot of people have been boxing these starters.
Yeah. So I don't know.
So
I don't know why they're doing
I
that,
might
but
actually do that now.
yeah.
Like that's a good idea. It's like I agree. There's none that I absolutely like. Ooh, I want that one as my
Like when I
type.
remember, the like. Hold on, let me pull it up. Oh, the starter list. Pokemon starters. Yeah. So like. Oh, for fuck's sake! That's not what I wanted. So like, there was Bulbasaur, Charizard, and Squirtle. I loved Charizard. I liked the thing.
Charizard is like awesome as
Yeah.
a starter.
Yeah. Charmander. I mean, he was a good. He was good.
Yeah.
And then there was Chikorita, Quill, and Totodile. And again, I didn't play that one. I didn't have access to it. And then the next one I had was Ruby, which was Torchic, Mudkip, and Trico. The first time I played, I picked Mudkip, and I don't know why, because I was 9, you know?
Yeah.
And then, but Torchic ended up being my hardcore favorite. And then we had Turtwig, Chimchar, and Piplup, and of course I was a Chimchar guy. And I don't remember who I picked for Black and White, because that was Snivy, Tepig, and Oshawott. Don't remember who I picked. I'm pretty sure it was... Because that was when I was in 5th grade. 6th grade, I can't remember. 6th grade. And I think I went with Tepig. And then I haven't really liked the starter since then, but I really liked the bunny rabbit.
Yes, that's the one that I chose for Sword as well.
Yeah.
That one was. I liked that one. Out of all of them, that one was like the coolest one.
Yeah. But I liked the bunny rabbit. I forget his name.
So do I.
But
I said so do I.
yeah. But I really liked the monkey's evolutions. I thought
the
that
monkey's
pretty
evolution is cool.
I thought that was pretty cool. That was a pretty cool concept to have a drummer that was a gorilla.
Yeah.
But, I mean, like, even so. But, yeah, I definitely don't love any of the starters for Violet and Scarlet.
Yeah.
And so...
what I liked about Arceus is that they took different starter Pokemon from different regions and stuck them in that game.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it was the favorites of those regions, I think.
Like, yeah, it was. Because
So.
Quilladon, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Is it Quilladon?
I don't
So I
know.
chose Owlet for that one. I chose Owlet.
Rowlet.
Rowlet, yeah.
Yeah, Rowlet.
Rowlet
I like-
will always be my favorite because he just turns into a big teenage emo owl thing. It's great.
Yeah.
It's a version of Green Arrow.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, did I tell you about did I tell you guys about my
That's what
theory?
Electric Ninja told me.
Yeah.
What?
So basically each of the Pokemon so there's kind of like a theme for each of the every Pokemon's final evolution.
Uh-huh.
Or every starter Pokemon's all of the different starter groups. And one of the things that they did is that what the thing that they did for Alola is that each of them are superheroes.
Oh right, I remember that.
Like most people don't really think about it too much, but yeah.
What was the theme? Because we had Sobble, the sad boy.
It's based off of the final evolution.
I know, but I forget what Sobble evolved into.
Sobble
the big
evolved
ol-
into basically a secret agent. So-
That's right.
so-
And then Rillaboom was a big drummer guy.
yeah, basically their theme was like British. Because like it's 007 is Sobble, a football player as in everywhere else football,
Soccer.
yeah, and then I think he's like supposed to be a drummer that like a famous drummer. I don't know which one exactly.
Oh, I bet he's Ringo Starr.
He might be.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's weird and it's just like that's funny.
Yeah. So I realized when I opened up Arceus that I had restarted entirely,
That's
you-
funny.
but hadn't saved when I restarted, and so it just went back to, okay, what language do you want to play in? And I was like, what?
Pichu. Sorry, I'm
There's
excited.
a Pichu.
There's a Pichu. Like
Get it?
I knew that Pichu was gonna be something that you could actually catch, but I wasn't certain exactly. I didn't think it was gonna be
When-
this early.
When's
Get it,
the
get it,
last
get it, get it,
time
get
that
it.
Pichu's been in the game?
Well, Pikachu is in pretty much every game, but you don't
Yes,
find
but
Pichu like just out in the wild.
No, this is rare because usually Pichu is in like a specific place and only spawns at a certain time.
Yeah. Apparently, what they're doing is every single Pokemon is actually going to be having that though, so it's going to be really. Every single one of the baby Pokemon that is in this game, you're actually going to be able to find the baby versions.
Yay!
Yeah,
that's awesome.
like obviously, I already found Bonsly. I already found Pichu. I've seen Azumarill, or
Yeah. Azumarill.
yeah,
Or no, just
That's exciting.
Azurill, whatever. Yeah,
Azurill. Yeah, that's what it is.
I haven't caught Azurill yet. I don't think, but yeah, it's interesting because like this is practically unheard of before.
Yeah.
So I'm
Now I got a question. Does Pikachu in the games actually turn into Raichu? Because
Yes.
I've never actually gotten that far with a
Yeah.
Pikachu.
yeah, you just need whatchamadiddle stone.
A Thunderstone.
Yeah, Thunderstone.
Okay, with the stones,
Okay, great.
like I've never been able to like find them because I've always wanted to get Onyx up to like a Steelix in all the Pokemon games that I've played.
Okay, firstly, Steelix is weird. You have to trade
I've
him.
never been able to find. You have to trade it.
Yeah. So basically, in order to get Steelix, you have to first you need to find a metal coat, and then once you have the metal coat, you trade it in order to in order to evolve it into a Steelix. The first game where you were actually able to just evolve it is Arceus, because basically what they did is they made all of the trade items basically just use items.
Yeah.
And so I can't actually do it in Arceus. Because I
Yeah.
do have an Onyx in Arceus.
You can get it. You can absolutely get it.
Awesome. I will have to do that.
Yeah. Arceus is the first game where you're actually going to be able to do that, which is insane.
Just evolve it.
Yeah. And if you have like another game though, it's going to be a bit more tricky.
Yeah, because I have Shining Pearl,
Yeah.
and I have an Onyx, but I was just wondering how I get it up to a Steelix.
Yeah, with that one you have to trade.
Yeah. It's so stupid.
That one I just have to trade. Huh.
Yeah.
Okay, I know there's Pokemon that you have to trade in order to get it up to its evolution form.
Yeah.
My favorite Pokemon doesn't even evolve, so I mean, I'm just
Which one?
And what Pokemon's that?
Sock.
Oh yeah.
Sock.
Sock doesn't evolve. That's so
Sock is one of my favorites. When I was in the 6th grade, he came out in black and white for the first time, and I was obsessed. And then I discovered that Throw exists, and I was like, "Fuck yes!"
Yeah. And
All right,
yeah, so obviously
Carmen.
you should try and get them.
So what do you think my starter should be for Arceus here? We got Rowlet, obviously, and we got Oshawott and Cyandaquil.
Well, I always go with Cyndaquil because Cyndaquil's my favorite.
I
But
was thinking about going with Oshawott.
okay,
Then do it.
do it. Then do it.
I don't really like Oshawott's third evolution. I'm not a big fan of him.
What does he turn into? I haven't played with Oshawott.
Oshawott evolves into
Oh, he wasn't a Duat and then Samurott. No,
yeah,
that looks fine.
Duat and Samurott.
Yeah.
I think that the new Samurott looks pretty good.
Yeah, the Samurott for Arceus looks awesome.
Yeah. Have you gotten did you ever catch the extra versions? Because you can get every single one of them fairly easily,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Yes, I actually like the Samurott from this. Ooh, but I also like the Owl.
Yeah.
But you can catch
cool
Rowlets
things.
in the game, right?
Huh?
You can catch the starters in this game.
Yeah, you can. It just takes a bit. It's not necessarily post. It's kind of post game.
Okay, so do I do Oshawott or Rowlet? Because I'm not doing Cyndaquil. Again, Cyndaquil was not my friend last time.
I would say probably. I don't know because early on, Cyndaquil is probably the best because it's a lot of grasslands and stuff. But it's hard to say for me.
I think I'm gonna do Rowlet this time.
Cool.
Samurott does look really cool. I just looked up the picture for Pokemon Arceus.
I know, that's why I'm so torn, because look at the Rowlet evolution and the Oshawott evolution. They look
I
awesome.
know, it does.
Oh, this is interesting.
What's interesting now?
You can go all the way down to the river that surrounds the central town.
Huh. Can you go swimming?
You can't go swimming without your Pokemon. I just one step in and it's just like here, now you're trapped or whatever. I don't know. It's weird. It's so stupid. I don't know. It's interesting. I think that it's very weird with water. They're just like, no, you cannot go into the water ever. You will die.
You know, a lot of Japanese people don't swim.
That's weird.
Like, it's just not a thing that their culture really values, I guess.
Interesting.
Weird, since they live on a goddamn island, but, you know, whatever.
Yeah, right? I don't know. Like, I'm assuming...
I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I read that, so there's always a possibility.
Yeah. I think that they probably do still... it's just not as needed, for one thing.
Yeah. Cyndaquil, you bastard, come on.
time to go into the town. But yeah, so I don't know. It's really interesting, and there's so many. It's really weird. There's so many Pokemon, like really early on in this game. So I'm intrigued to see how they're going to be continuing on as we continue through the game. So I don't know. We'll see. And it's kind of interesting as well because this is we have more Pokemon than we have had in a while. But the reason for that is that a good majority of the Pokemon evolve this time. Like Pokemon that normally you'd think, oh, there's just one form of it. They decide to have pretty much everything evolve.
That's pretty awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm pretty glad.
Especially the giraffe.
Well,
Yes, Giraffe Rig is my. I cannot wait.
yeah, Farigiraf
I
is going to be so
cannot
much
either.
fun.
I want to get that one.
Yeah.
But every time I try to get it, it always runs away from me in all the other Pokemon games.
Hmm.
Same with Eevee. Eevee always runs away from me.
Yeah.
Apparently I have very difficult issues with trying to catch Pokemon.
Fair. Can we also talk about the fact that, for whatever reason, they never announced the evolutions for the starters, like at all.
I know. I was very upset with that.
Like, I don't know why.
I wonder if it was like, well, it got leaked anyway, so whatever.
I kind of doubt it though, because like these trailers are made like months in advance.
That's true.
So I don't know. It's
I'm
weird.
just wondering if those leaks are real or not. And they're just going
they
to
are.
surprise us by the evolution.
Well, the leaks have been, the leaks are from actual games. Oh my gosh, she gets a Terra type right off the bat. Your rival is able to use Terra type move is able to get a Terra type in your second battle with them,
That's crazy.
which is insane because
Is that like? Is that kind of like the max thing that we did in Sword?
kind of. Basically, it's the hats. They have hats. Have you seen? Have you
Yeah,
guys
and they
seen-
also change.
They can change your type. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
they
watching.
changed the
I'm
type.
watching battle, and I get it, kind of. Yeah.
yeah. Like there's a in one of the trainers, one of the gym leaders has a whatchamadiddle, a Sudowoodo that's got a grass type Terra type.
Huh.
So it's gonna be interesting. But I
Very
needless to say,
interesting.
I'm intrigued to see what exactly they're gonna do with the Terra types.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the
So-
way, you guys know that you're supposed to do whenever you buy Pokeballs, make sure you do it with in groups of 10, right?
Why?
Yes.
Okay, good. Basically, you get an extra Pokeball.
Oh yeah, that's been that way since like Ruby.
Yeah,
Since the beginning of Pokemon.
I think it might have. Well, no, wait, you couldn't do that. They didn't do that in the first two games.
No, but they did it in Ruby
Yeah,
because
And then they did it ever since.
Yeah.
pretty much. Yeah, just obviously like always buy your Pokeballs in groups of 10.
Because then you get 11 Pokeballs.
Yeah. Like, yes, you can buy your max number of Pokeballs that you can buy. Usually is like 99 or 999. Don't do that. Obviously, always buy them in groups of 10.
Yep.
Is that the way in Arceus? Because I know you make them in Arceus. But I was just
No. I don't think that you don't get Premier Balls in Arceus, unfortunately.
You have
no,
to
I didn't think so.
Yeah, since you
You
have to
have to
craft
make
them.
everything, or you buy it from that one dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can get them, but you can craft them. Is also cool.
yeah.
Very interesting.
Yeah. So, but yeah, like, Armarouge and Ceruledge, they each those two evolve from a Pokemon. They have a baby version. Uh, Bellybolt has a pre-evolution. So does the Titan. Cyclizar's is just a single evolution. Fido evolves. Gimmighoul evolves. Grafify evolves from something, I think.
Yeah.
Graveyard evolves. Lechonk evolves. Cloth surprisingly doesn't.
Who doesn't?
The crab.
Oh,
But yeah. Paldean Wooper has an evolution, which we all knew. We all knew that was gonna be a thing.
oh! I turned my phone sideways, and now
But
I can
it's
actually
different.
see it.
So yeah.
Instead of my phone being stupid.
Nice. Obviously, Palmy evolves, which is like, what? Why is a Pikachu clone evolving? That's insane.
Because it wants to.
Yeah.
Leave it alone. It wants to evolve.
But yeah, like, it's just funny, though, to me, that a Pikachu clone hasn't evolved since, obviously, Pikachu. So, I think that's just funny as heck. And then Smoliv has a 3-stage evolution. Wiglet evolves, but we expected that. Let's be honest. It's basically just a Doug Trio thing, or I think it's Wig Trio. I think.
Hmm.
I don't know. It's a. I do not remember exactly what it is, but you get the idea. Also, I think it's really there's pretty much like, I think there's maybe like 3 ish. Well, there's more. I think there's either 3 or 4 Pokemon that do not evolve, that are with their that are new to this game. So, needless to say, it's very interesting, and I think like all of the Pokemon that I have all evolve. And the only 2 that are and all of them are 3-stage evolutions except for Lechonk and Fido.
Okay. Now I have a question. Can you access your Pokemon without having to go to a Poke Center like in Arceus?
Yeah, you don't have to. You never have to go back to a Pokemon Center.
Awesome.
They've changed that completely, because it's like, it was so annoying for so long. And I just got the flying type Pikachu.
There's a flying type Pikachu.
Well, a Terra type.
Do you have to
everyone
buy
gets
the Terra types?
Huh?
Do you have to buy the Terra types?
I think like you can switch them, but you have to like get like a special stone or something.
You got a Pikachu.
I got a Pikachu. I got the Terra type Pikachu.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
How'd you get that?
So when you go to once you get the internet stuff, you will go to you're going to go to your menu, and I'll just go ahead and show you guys from myself. So so menu, you go down to Poke Portal, which you get as soon as you get the online stuff. Then you get all of this information. Then you get all of the information for it, which you can do a Union Circle, which obviously is what we're going to be probably doing once you guys get the chance, to basically we can all play together and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
There's Terra Raid battles. I think you can. Yeah, I can't join any yet because I don't have a Terra type yet, or I don't. I only have the one Terra type Pokemon. Um, then you have Link Trade, Surprise Trade, Link Battle, Battle Stadium, and Mystery Gift. You go down to Mystery Gift in order to get the Pikachu. You get via internet, and then it will tell you, oh yeah, you have this Pokemon. And it does that for a lot. Occasionally, they'll just send those out. And then the other option is, yeah, I already received that, so I'm not going to worry about that. But there's lots of different things that you get. You can get your, you can get with a code. So, for example, I have codes for 100 Pokeballs, I think. What is it? I have the.
Is that because you pre-ordered it?
It's because I have the. I think it might be the. No, I think it's just something that I got because I got the I got the double pack. So I get 100 Pokeballs and I can get them in both games.
Nice.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, and they're slightly different each one, so I'm not gonna do them right now, but yeah, it's really fun. They do that with a lot of other things as well. So one of the things that you always want to make sure you're doing is with any Pokemon game, especially lately, is try to make sure that you check the Pokemon website every now and again, because sometimes they're just going to be like, yeah, here's an event that we're doing. And then also next week, so yeah, they have like a whole list on the Pokemon website for events right now. So you can as long as you are using your Switch or playing the game before February 28th next year, you'll be able to get the Flying Pikachu. The Eevee in Terra Raid battles, you get that as long as you're playing. You have to go into battles starting on Thanksgiving, and that's going to Sunday. So Thanksgiving to Sunday. And then an Unrivaled Charizard, that is going to be going from Thursday, December 1st to Sunday, December 4th. And those will be... that's also another Terra Raid battle. And it will also happen again on the 15th through the 18th. But yeah, occasionally so one of the things that you often want to do whenever, especially when a new game comes out, check the website a whole bunch. Because they'll be like, yes, we have all these events coming. And then some of the events are go to GameStop, go to this company. Usually it's GameStop from what I've seen, at least here in America. In other countries, I think it's EB Games and stuff. But yeah, there's lots of different games that you'll find, or lots of different things that you'll get. But yeah, go to GameStop when they do these things, and they'll give you like a card, and then you'll be able to put in that the code that's on that card, and you'll get yourself your Pokemon. It's really annoying though, because you own very rarely are the GameStops going to give you if you have both games, it's very hard to get both codes. So you'd basically have to like, there are certain situations where it's fine, because certain codes, what they will do is they'll have it be something where the code can be used multiple times by multiple different people, and it will just be a standard code. That's something that they'll often do with if it's something that's on the website that they're using a code version that they're using the code to do. that'll be a standard code that everyone gets, and you don't have to worry about it whatsoever. But if it's GameStop code, it's usually different. The only one, the ones that you can actually tell which ones are going to be different depending on whether or not it's covered or not. If the code is covered, that means that it's something that you only get. There's only one version of the. Every single person gets one version of the code, and there's no duplicates of that code. That code gets used by anyone in the world. It's used up forever. So that's part of the reason why I'm not showing. You should always be careful if you get the codes. Do not show the codes to anyone. Because as soon as it's used. It's gone forever. So yeah, just be. So that's just something to be aware of. I'm assuming that there will probably be something soon, before too long. But like, I think Kalos, or maybe it was, I don't know. It's not important, but they did like an event where, practically, like each week they had like a different code that was at GameStop, and it was just like they were all like the different mythical Pokemon. It was really interesting.
Huh.
Yeah. So something to be aware of. And it's really fun. I like it. I think that's a interesting way to handle it. But yeah. Also, there is not very. There's kind of an interesting thing. There aren't that many Pokemon that are exclusive versions in Scarlet and Violet, from what I can, what I'm understanding. Like, obviously, every single Pokemon that's been a version exclusive, they're still doing that, except for Applin. You can get both Flapple and Appletongue in both games now. So I don't know if you guys played. You guys played Sword and Shield, right?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, you can. Yeah. So you can basically, if you want to get any Pokemon that you want to get, you can. If you want to get Applin or Appleton, you can get both. So whichever game that you have, and then I can. Luckily, I have both games. You guys are both getting Violet, or actually, Jack, doesn't the special OLED come with both games?
No.
It doesn't? That's weird.
Nope.
That's stupid.
I know.
I think that it should does it even come with one of them?
No. No.
Why the fuck not? That is so stupid.
Well, actually, hold on.
You're getting the OLED?
The Sword and Shield Special Edition OLED, yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Nope. Okay. Let's see. Okay.
Oh, this is giving me recipes.
No, it doesn't. Nope.
Okay. Yeah, special edition OLED. That's so weird. Like previous games, or pretty much every single console that I've seen up to this point, they do it where every single one where you get both games.
Yeah.
Like the Sword and Shield one, I think you got both games. Granted, that was a light, I think.
Yeah.
But even still, you got both games for that. I think it might have been a digital version, though, wasn't it? Or am I wrong?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a digital version.
Okay. Oh, well, that's interesting. You can
That's interesting.
so there's this shop called Delibird Presents, and it like gives you different items that are really helpful. So like there's a soothe bell, which is really good for making for developing your friendships. There's an Everstone, and then there's other things. Mostly it looks like it's battle items, and then Pokeballs, obviously, and then Rotom phone cases. Ooh, that's fun. Oh my gosh. So they sell one for each of your starters, and then there's just a whole bunch of different colors. Should I buy one of the should I buy the starter Pokemon ones?
Sure, do it.
I'm gonna do it. I'm going to use LP as much as possible because I hate that. No, I'm not gonna put it on my thing right away. Pay with LP. I don't understand why they do link points. That's weird. I don't know. Yeah. And then yeah. So let me see. So yeah, you can just and you can swap out your different things really easily. I think it's basically no, it is this one. Yeah. So if you want to change your different item, phone case, you just will hit left on your control on your D-pad, or sorry, the arrow keys, and then yeah, and then you're done. You got everything. You can access all of your different controls and stuff. So, yee. Where is this thing? Apparently there's like some fashion shops and stuff in the town, and I do not know where they are. So, yeah, be aware. It's going to be very tricky to figure out your surroundings in the main area. What is this? These are medical things. I do not want you. Oh, this looks like... What is this? This looks like clothing. Maybe? No, it is not. It is not even a store. That's also really annoying. There's going to be like there's a whole bunch of buildings that are shops in the game, but they are not actually some place that you can go into.
Yeah.
So be aware of that when you get to the main city. I know that there is a hair salon somewhere. I am not 100% certain where it is, but you'll be able to. I'm assuming that you're able to buy different hairstyles, because I think, yeah, you can. Yeah, so you can, if you want to change you can still change your look. I think it's, so basically your skin color, you cannot change afterwards. But, I don't know, it's weird. So you can't change your skin color, you can't change your, see it. Can't change your skin color. Can't change your gender, quote unquote, because let's be honest, Pokemon has very little to do with gender at this point.
Yeah.
Like, it's basically some starting hairstyles, and that's it. And in this game, you can switch them out really freaking easily. You can switch to whatever hairstyle you freaking want. So obviously, if you want to change your hairstyle, you can do that. I think there probably is like some things that are different between genders, but I do not know what it would be. I didn't actually like. I'm gonna be playing as both as a guy in both games, so I don't know. I might look into it and see what's the difference, but there's probably nothing. It might be nothing. Like I don't think they actually like even call you by he or her ever in the game.
Huh.
And they haven't done that really in a while. They usually just say your name.
Yeah.
I think like in Arceus they might have like said it there a few times, but I'm not certain. I think that the main reason for that, I think, is just because it takes more coding to make sure that you specifically state which gender you are. Well, if you just say they all the time, then you never have to worry about it whatsoever.
And you won't offend anybody.
Yeah, pretty much.
Rowlet. Hello, Rowlet.
Oh my gosh, I'm meeting the evil team for the first time, as well as your other rival,
What's this evil team called?
Team Star.
Yeah.
They're basically just stupid. They're just stupid kids.
Yeah, they always are.
Yeah. I mean, like, up until I think like Kalos, they were actually like a threat. Like they were like Rocket. They were just stealing Pokemon. Team Magma and Team Aqua, they wanted to increase or decrease the land / water. And then frickin' what was the other team? Also that was another thing as well. Like Team Magma and Team Aqua, like they're both in both games, but like the other team, they like make them out to be like good guys in the opposite game. So like if you're playing Ruby, then Team Magma are the bad guys, Team Aqua are actually the good guys, and they actually help you. So I just think that's really weird and funny.
Yeah.
I don't know why they decided to do that. It's whatever. But it's like, they're not even like, they don't seem to even want to increase the land if they're the other team or whatever. I don't know. And then obviously in Sinnoh, it's obviously, what's his name?
I don't know.
It's the Team Galactic. That's what it is.
Oh yes, yes.
And yeah, they're bad guys, but it's mostly like their leader. Like the others are basically just going along with the flow. I don't know. And then obviously with a low, and then after that it's who is Gen? Oh, PETA. We were fighting PETA.
Do you remember? Was it Sword and Shield that had Team Yell?
Yeah, Sword and Shield had Team Yell, and they're not even
That was
bad
the
guys.
stupidest team in the world.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
that
weren't
was
even
so
bad
stupid.
guys.
They
They
made
were just
Team Rocket look
fanboys.
effective.
They were just fanboys and fangirls of the person who's literally gonna be becoming. It was just yeah.
Yeah, no, they were literally just fans.
They were just fans.
They were aggressive. They were like fans, like in Chicago when the Cubs won the series. Like they were rioting for no reason.
Yeah, it was so stupid. Like there's like yes, there is actually a main threat. There is a main bad guy, but like you don't like you can maybe get that pretty early on.
You're breaking up.
Sorry. You might get that early on, but for the most part, it's just like, yeah, here's this guy. He doesn't seem like a bad guy, and then he starts being all sketchy, and it's like, oh, he's the actual bad guy. Like they didn't even try to like hide that Team Yell was like not even like. I think it was a lot better with Team Skull and the Aether Foundation, because like the Aether Foundation, you expect them to be good guys, which most of them are, but they're still the bad guys. They are 100% the bad guys. And then Team Skull is literally just some nincompoops. They're just an evil gang. So I don't know. It's stupid. I think I'm gonna be using a Terra type for the first time as well, so this is gonna be fun. All right. Terastallizing, yes. Okay. So your starter, I'm assuming, yep, starts out with that. Okay. So, let's go with a Magical Leaf Terastallized.
Magical Leaf is one of my favorite moves.
Yeah.
Let's see how this looks.
Really stupid. Pretty much everyone agrees that the Terra type thing is kind of stupid. Like, it's a
I don't know,
good...
I think
Yeah.
it's kind of cute, not gonna lie.
It's a cool concept, but the hats are just like, what?
No, I love the hats. I am here for everything absurd. You know what? I don't care that it's impractical. I'm here for it.
Yeah, fair.
Because you know I'm the king of stupid hats.
Especially with fezzes are cool.
Correct. I wear an Indiana fedora unironically regularly.
I mean, to be fair, so did Ryan. Ryan,
No, Ryan wore a cowboy hat.
well, yeah,
I wear a fedora.
yeah.
Hello. Need to be involved.
But yeah, he or remember when during whatchamadiddle, around Christmas time he had the mistletoe hanging off of it.
Yes, I remember.
That was so stupid, but it was so funny.
Yes.
Okay. I know I mentioned this in other videos, but I love the fact that every time you battle, it does not matter which Pokemon you're battling with, that all your Pokemon in your party get experience points. I just love that feature.
Yeah,
Without
it's-
having to have the
it's so
sheriff.
good.
So good.
Yeah, I think.
So glad that they did that.
Yeah, I think that if they one thing that I think that a lot of people want though is the ability to turn it off.
Why?
I think it might be the just the fact that it makes the games really easy and certain people want a challenge. I for one do not care. Like it's fine. It's allowing me to level up Pokemon when that I will need later down the line in like higher level areas and get them especially like when you're going around to complete the Pokédex.
Word.
Like holy shit, it is so like back when you had it was a physical item that you had to give to your Pokemon. Oh my gosh. Like each of the different like if you want to level up one of your Pokemon, you basically just had to give that one item and you only had one. Oh my gosh, there are so many glitches in this game.
What?
So basically, like characters are flickering in and out.
So
So
I see that.
In this game right now that you're
Yeah.
playing it as glitches?
yeah. Look, are you guys looking at the screen? I can make it
Yep.
happen. Did you see
Yeah.
that? They basically
Yeah.
Yeah.
flickered in and out, and like you could just, if you want back up, flicker, flicker.
So funny.
Okay, they need to fix that.
They do
I
need
know
to
they
fix
just
that.
released. I know they just released it, but they need to fix that. Hey, I like that compass thing. Go back
Oh yeah, the compass.
on the floor
Yeah,
where it shows you all the different types of Pokemon. That is cool.
yeah,
You remember when there was
Grass,
like
fire,
3 types?
water,
God.
lightning,
yeah,
fairy. That is awesome.
yeah.
I remember when Fairy type came out when we were in high school, and I was part of TCG Club, and I built a rainbow deck, and everyone hated me because
Is it?
at that same time that they released Fairy Pokemon, they realized that you couldn't conceivably have a 60 card deck with enough energy to put a bunch of different things in,
Yeah.
and so they released Rainbow Energy, and I was like, yes. And so I got a bunch of those. Like I scoured the Walmarts everywhere, like everything for them, and I got a bunch of them. And so I created a rainbow deck, and I could just hammer anybody. And I remember Kerrigan was so upset.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
Oh my goodness. Didn't Fairy type come out with X and Y?
Yes, it did.
Yes.
Because isn't or X is a fairy type?
Yes, X is a fairy type. Y is a dark type, I think.
Yeah, Y is definitely a dark type.
So yeah.
Still
Oh.
can't believe that you, I, and Hunter all just sat and played Pokemon in Miss Dunn's class.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't there, but like I know you guys did that.
Yeah, it was so funny. I love that.
She's like, "You got your work done?" Yep. Okay.
Have fun. Yeah,
Except for Hunter. She did yell at Hunter to go get his work done.
yeah, but to be fair, like he didn't do it very often.
That's funny.
true.
When I had Miss Dunn, she was like a very different person.
Yeah, she changed.
It was funny. Well, it was funny because we also had I had Ren in my class.
Oh yeah, no fucking wonder.
It was awful, but
Yeah.
it was really funny because Ren, he did something to piss off Miss Dunn, and it cracked me up because Miss Dunn had been warned that I was only in honors algebra because I had to be. Like policy did not allow them to take me out of the honors track after I'd been in there since 8th grade. And it was a whole stupid thing. And so I was in honors algebra with a literal learning disability that does not allow me to read numbers reliably. Just to be, like, I'm severely dyscalculic. It's been tested.
Yeah.
And so she knows. She's like, okay, this kid is probably going to fail, but, we got to do it anyway. So one time out of that whole year, she goes, oh, what's the answer to this question? And I thought I had it. I had worked it out. I had done it on paper. I thought, you know what? I followed the process. Thought it was right. And I raised my hand and I said the answer, and it was wrong. And Ren, of course, because he is an asshole, looks over and goes, way to go, dumbass. Everyone always knew you were retarded.
Oh my gosh.
And Miss Dunn turns around with, like, not even a second to pass and goes, get out of my classroom. And I was there like,
that is
what?
awful.
Oh my goodness.
Fuck Ren.
Like, Miss Dunn is like one of the most chillest math teachers in the school.
no,
And
she's
it
just
takes a-
fuck out, basically. She was like, no.
Get out. Yeah, no fucking wonder.
Yeah. It was, yeah. Although, it's the same, in that same year, we had Mr. Klusik's class, and Ren could do whatever he wanted, and Mr. Klusik literally did not care.
Yeah.
So that was the era of he decided he was going to start kicking my desk, and I was like, I'm going to throw knives at you. Butter knives, but I'm going to throw knives at you.
Oh my gosh. I just what the fuck?
Yeah.
Anyway, I got things I gotta do.
Yeah, we've been going for over an hour at this point, so this is probably a good spot to end it. Hopefully, you
Alright.
guys enjoyed this nerd chat.
Steph, I still want to stick around and play.
Yeah, fair. So, anyways, guys, hopefully you've enjoyed this nerd chat. We will see you guys next time. But on.
Bye.
Bye.